There we go. And you guys should be seeing the Yahoo draft page I've got up. If you guys notice, I've already got a few guys in my queue. Shortstops. I prefer to start with shortstops if I have to select positionally. If I'm at the top of the draft, I will definitely go with Trout or Yelich or one of those guys, the no-brainers. But I'm picking at number 9 today, and actually 9, 16, 33, 40. So not bad. I wish I was a little bit higher. 5 or 6 is perfect for me. So that way I'm getting right in the middle of each round. But at the same time, I'm okay with it. Nine's not bad. I like it better than 1. It's better than 12. So let me just make sure the sound is going. Yep, looks like the sound's going good. Perfect. We'll jump right back. Don't need this. I can close this off. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, guys, got 10 minutes till the start of the draft. I am pumped. I will be honest. Fantasy draft is probably my how do I put this? It's probably my addiction when it comes to sports. I love it. I love fantasy drafting. I do mock drafts every chance I get, just because it's fun. I mean, it really is just fun. So I enjoy doing it. Oh, and I guess I should tell you guys who I am. So I'm Josh, not a know-it-all. Just here hanging out, having fun. It's a Friday night, and this is how I, live my high life on Friday night. I've actually got the house to myself. My wife is down getting her haircut tonight, and then she's hanging out with her best friend at dinner for a little bit. So she's gone. My 2 daughters are actually at a kind of a daycare date night thing at the church that I go to. So they're there till 7:30, 7:45 whenever I go pick them up. So it is literally just me sitting here with the computer on, talking to you guys, and doing this fantasy draft. I am pumped. I'm going to be making a lot of comments, laughing at a lot of draft picks of other people. At this point, this is the one thing I don't like about drafting live online, is that there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who aren't here in the draft, and a lot of times they'll come in last second, which is fine. But I hate when there's people who are just auto drafting. I know that Yahoo, when they do this, they'll actually throw in people who didn't sign up for live drafts just to fill up leagues, and that makes sense. You can't have a 12 team league with only 9 teams, so you got to be able to do that. But it is what it is. It helps me out a little bit. And let's see, I got my phone up to make sure I can all the chats or all the stuff is working well. It looks like it's working pretty good. Cool. Yeah, 7 minutes. So guys, I'll give you guys kind of a little rundown of things I do with fantasy drafts. If you're watching this later on or watching this live, whatever. So I have a few different themes that I go with. Obviously, there's pick the best team you possibly can type of theme. That's what I'm doing with this one. I'm going to try and pick the best team I can. Try and get the highest rated players in each position that I can get. But then I have another theme, and I've actually done this with Kelly. We did this a few years ago. I draft only players that I have autographs of. And that actually is a lot of fun. And I used to have teams that were very dominant. I had... my team was actually pretty solid. I had Buster Posey through his prime, so I had that. Clayton Kershaw, had him through some pretty solid years. Matt Kemp and Andre Ethier had them, through some of their big years. So I had a lot of guys that would go into the auction draft and just make sure I bought them, and then I would fill the roster with some other guys that were lesser priced, kind of like minor leaguers even that were just coming up. Actually, James Paxton for a number of years really filled up my roster. He helped me out when he was with the Mariners. He was pretty cheap. No one really gave him a lot of attention, so I always picked him up. Taijuan Walker, when he first got pulled up by the Mariners, he was a cheap little addition for me in the auction draft. So guys like that, guys who are minor leaguers who I got either when they were playing in the Northwest League, or got them when I was down at the Arizona Fall League. So I'd create a whole team of just guys that I have autographs of. In fact, I actually went through one of my little, fantasy books that I got for just looking at this year, and circled all the guys I have autographs of. So that way, when I do an auction draft, probably end of this month or early next month, I know who I can draft for my autograph teams, and it's pretty good. I mean, for catchers has always been my strong suit for my autograph drafts for some reason. But like, I've got Gary Sanchez. I got him at Arizona Fall League a couple years ago. I got Alfaro with Miami. I got him a number of years ago. He was pretty cool, actually. I've got guys. I still have Buster Posey. Oh, I probably wouldn't draft him at this point, but I got that. First baseman wise, I'm not too bad. I got Anthony Rizzo, so that gives me a solid bat. I also have a Josh Bell autograph, so that gives me another guy who can pop the ball a little bit. Of course, I have a lot of the Mariner guys, so pretty much anyone on the Mariners team, for the most part, I have something from them that I can pick them, that type of stuff. And second base is a little bit weaker for me this year. It used to be a strong spot for me, but a little bit weaker. Third base, not bad. I got Chris Bryant. I can draft if I have to. Josh Donaldson I can get. Mike Moustakas, I can draft him. Shortstops, I got Baez, Corey Seager. So I got some guys who can hit, all up and down. Outfield's a little bit weaker for me, especially since a lot of guys have gotten hurt. But I still got some decent guys. I mean, Eloy Jimenez, Eddie Rosario, Michael Conforto, Joey Gallo. I pick Gallo on my team for fantasy drafts pretty much every year, every team. And I don't know why that is, that I always end up getting him, but I've met him a few times, and he's been awesome every time. I met him when he was first drafted, when he was playing with the Spokane Indians. He was an awesome dude. And then I got to meet him down in Phoenix when he was at spring training with the Rangers. And once again, awesome dude. We were back on the minor league fields, and it was before he was up with the Rangers. He was still in the minor league camp, that type of stuff. And he was doing a workout and doing a really cool drill, picking out what color the ball hit the bat. There was like two colors on the ball, and whichever color hit the bat, he would have to call that out. But he was doing that, and we were just standing there watching him. It was cool. It was a fun drill to watch as a baseball fan. And then when he's done, he just walks over to us and goes, "Hey guys, do you have anything for me to sign while I'm here?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." And he signed stuff for us, talked with us. He's really cool. He's a big guy. Big guy. He makes me feel really small. And I'm 6 foot, well over 200 pounds, and he made me feel small. He's a big, strong guy. So he's a guy I always get. But yeah, I love doing the autograph theme. I've done other things, just picking guys I like, just guys who I've met or seen in person or just appreciate their game. So it's not necessarily the best team, but it's a team that I enjoy following. So I guess you could say it's almost my keep track of team. Guys who I would consider some of my favorite players in the game, and I'm just, want to track what's going on with them and that type of stuff. So it just, fantasy baseball is fun, and it's meant to be fun. And I know that some people want it to be serious, want it to be, betting and all that stuff, and that's fine. If people want to bet on fantasy baseball, go for it. If it's fun, as long as you're smart with your money. But for me, it's just about having fun. I love doing this. Like I said earlier, I do mock drafts all the time because it's just fun. It is just fun for me to do that. So I do it. And that's why I love doing fantasy baseball. It's just fun to do this type of stuff. So it's fun because, another part of it is I get to see a lot of guys who follow other teams and see who they're picking and see which, rookies or second year guys they're trying to pick up. So that way I can keep an eye on those guys just during the regular season to see who's doing what. So that's fun. Usually when I play these fantasy leagues, I always end up with a guy who's a Toronto Blue Jays fan for some reason. And that's cool because, they talk about all the things they see in their minor league system. You always see someone from the East Coast who, has, who understands the Yankees and the Mets and those teams and knows their minor league system. Because let's be honest, I mean, I'm a Mariner fan, and I barely know the Mariners farm system. I used to know it a lot better when I was actually down in Salem, when I lived in Salem, Oregon, because I could actually would watch the guys all the time. So, but now it's tougher. I don't get to go to as many minor league games as I used to. Just making sure everything's going good. Yes, we are. Perfect. Awesome. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. I'm so ready for this. First draft of the year. I did a mock draft, but only got through like the second round because I had to end up going somewhere at the last second that I wasn't really planning on doing. So it cut my draft short, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But here we go. And once you guys, my goal is to always get the best players, but I want to make sure I get the best players in some of the more difficult spots. Shortstop, although it's a deep position, shortstop's been deep for a while. Once you get past the first handful of guys, it does drop off. Second base is one that I try and get in early. A lot of times I won't draft outfielders till later, till mid to late rounds, just because there's a lot of them. And unless I'm, if I had the first 3-4 picks, it's an outfielder, no doubt. I mean, there's no way I'm passing up, Trout and Acuna and Yelich and Betts and Bellinger. There's no way I'm passing those guys up. But, since I'm picking ninth, I guess I'm going to have to go with shortstop, which is fine. I love getting shortstops. And first pick, Mike Trout. That's what I would have done too. He is the best player in the game. Don't argue with me. It's just true. Oh, I hope this goes fast, though. I don't like sitting around and waiting. I'm not patient. Okay, let's see what we got here. Trying to decide between Turner or Tatis Jr. because Tatis just has awesome numbers. I mean, let's be honest. He's got some awesome numbers. And it's not really that much of a stretch if I take him at 9. Everything's going in order right now. Bellinger. Let's see. Does Lindor go next? I've got 2 Asian teams, looks like. Lindor goes. I don't like taking pitchers this early. That's one thing I do not like taking. So that's why I like Garrett Cole, DeGrom, Verlander. Don't really want to get those guys. Verlander especially now. I don't want him at all. There goes DeGrom. That's early. Ooh. Okay. Turner or Tatis? I think I'm going to go with Tatis. I think I'm going to go this way. Doesn't have as many steals, but he has a better average. I just don't like him. Well, yeah. I think Turner, although he'll have the average, still have the steals, I don't think he's going to have quite the runs and RBIs, given that team just doesn't have the power without Rendon in it. So I'm going to go Tatis Jr. I think that's a fun pick. Maybe not the best of the best, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take him. Ooh, next pick. I don't need shortstops now, so I can... Although it would be nice trade bait for those guys. But I'm thinking Rendon in that lineup with Trout. Ooh, that might be fun. That might be a fun pick. Plus a nice warm weather all year long. Let's see. I don't want JD Martinez. Judge, he gets hurt all the time. I'm always worried about that. Oh, but Gleyber Torres might be my pick. That gives me a strong second baseman. It's a little bit of a reach, but I don't get another pick till 33. So if I'm going to take a second baseman, I need to do it now. Bregman's gone. Good for him. Goodbye. Soto's up there. Rendon. We'll go right here. Let's go Torres. I want it. That gives me a second baseman. Gives me a shortstop. Plus, he's a backup shortstop. I'll take it. I like the middle infield. Taking care of that. Okay, let's slide down a little bit, see what we got coming up. I do not want Altuve. No, thank you. And it's not that I don't like him. I don't like him anymore. I used to love the guy, but now I can't stand it. But I have a feeling that this year the Astros, they're going to struggle, not because they're bad athletes or bad baseball players. I think they're going to struggle because it's going to be a lot of pressure. I mean, there's going to be a lot of pressure. I mean, right off the bat, when Houston goes to Anaheim, Anaheim better double their security because fans are going to feel like they have no restrictions on what they can say or do to the Houston Astros. I mean, let's be honest. I think there's going to be stuff thrown on the field all game long. All game long, I think it's going to happen. So, it is what it is. I hope that doesn't happen. But at the same time, you're talking about LA fans. LA fans, there's few cities that are as crazy a fan base as LA. I mean, Philadelphia, New York, maybe Chicago. That's about it. Now, there's going to be some crazy fans down there, and if the Anaheim Stadium is not ready for it, oh man, that's going to be a bad place. Bad place to be. JD Martinez, Freeman's gone, Rendon's gone. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm okay with all this so far. It's always fun to see what other teams take and what they're thinking. And what is this? Oh, look at, I'm in 10th place right now because I have no pitching stats. Nice. Might pick up a pitcher soon. I just hope that the run on relievers happens right before my picks, so I can go back-to-back picks almost getting relievers. Because that run is a killer if you're not ready for it, especially if you're in a bad spot. That's why I don't like picking first. Because if that run on relievers happens just after your picks are done, you are in trouble. You could lose. You could be 8th, 9th reliever down the list before it comes back to you. Okay. I do need a catcher. Where's the catcher? Who's the first catcher on the list? Wow. He is so far down there, but he's such a stud. Okay. I'm going to save him. He's been going at 63, so I still got... I can get him at 57, I think. I think I can get him at 57. Oh, I'm 2 picks away. Man, I don't know what I want to get. I go shortstop heavy and put Baez as my utility. Doesn't hurt. And Blake Snell. That wouldn't be bad either. Although he had a rough year last year. Oh, I don't really need another shortstop. Let's take that third baseman. Let's go with that. And let's pick up see if there's a pitcher I can... Yeah. Castilla or Nola. That would be... Then we'll go with Castilla. I think that's the pick. Yeah, we'll go Castilla with our pick now. Nola can be our backup just in case. And then we'll try and sneak in and get our catcher taken care of in the next set of draft picks. Let me see my catchers. Yeah, because Sanchez is a little bit farther down. I could pick him up too, but he doesn't really have the average I want. Okay. Got myself a pitcher. Now let's see what the standings say. 4.5. Yeah, moving up just like that. Got a pitcher. Up to 4. Look at that. Okay, we got a little time before our next one. Oh, so I need a catcher, which is my next pick, if everything works out right. And then just the best offensive guy I can get after that. Yeah, I know it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for JT, but at the same time, I can't risk missing out on probably the best catcher in the game right now. I mean, he can hit for average. He can hit for power. I think that's just got to be a no-brainer. Kershaw's still ranked up there pretty high. He's still, I don't know, everybody says he's not as good as he used to be, which I agree, but he's still a stud. Kershaw is still a stud. And there's Joey Gallo. Don't think I'm getting him this year. Although his average it looks better than normal. That's pretty good. Check over here for a second. Make sure everything's still going good. Looks like we're going good. Nice. Love it. See, it's tough for me. I don't like getting guys who are injury prone. And, like James Paxton, normally he would have been one of my top picks. I mean, he just would have been. I love that guy. I've met him a few times. Awesome guy. Love him. He's great with the fans. But gosh dang if he doesn't get hurt every season. And it's not like he gets hurt and misses a start or two. He gets hurt for a month, 2 months. I mean, this year he's out till end of June or July or something like that. So, yeah, I hate risking it with guys who are injury prone. Stanton, as hard as he works and as powerful as he is, he's kind of an injury prone guy, and it bothers me that I want to get him, but I just can't. Just can't do that. Okay, here we go. After this, I'm gonna check on relievers and see just how far away we are from starting a run. And honestly, I have no idea what relievers I want to get this year. Normally, I have an idea of, who's going to be taking over what spots for what team, but yeah, this year I just don't know. There's my catcher. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Severino would be, but he gets hurt too. But he's back. I think he's looking good this year. Let's check out relief pitchers. Chapman. I could pull Chapman out. It looks like not this. Let's see. 81, 88. So we're almost to start making a run. It looks like. Oh, excuse me. About to make a run on relievers pretty soon. Oh, man. Would be a nice starter to have. Vlad Jr. No, there goes Vlad. Machado, Eloy, he'd be nice too. And DJ, I mean, he's putting up numbers. You know what? I think this is a steal. I think DJ's a steal right now. Let's go with it. And that gives me my entire infield. All I need is outfield and pitching at this point. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm pretty much hitter heavy nowadays. I actually used to be pitcher heavy, and yeah. Oh, someone's already picking up saves? Who's already been drafted? Oh. Not Yates. I can't believe Yates is ranked that high. Yeah, we'll probably have to. Let's see projected stats. We'll put him on there just in case. Maybe pick him with my second pick next go around. So I need outfield and pitching at this point. Outfield and pitching. Now I like to look at the 2019 stats the year before, because the projected stuff, it makes sense, but at the same time, I think Yahoo sometimes over projects people, and I'd rather see what they have done. There's some times where you got to see if guy's been hurt. What does he normally do, that type of stuff. But I want to go with the guys who are performing and not possibly performing. So that's the type of the thing I'm looking at. Gallo didn't have a lot of at bats last year. He started 22 home runs. That guy can hit. That guy can flat out hit with power. So when Gallo was with the Spokane Indians, he took batting practice down in Eugene. And Eugene, outside the right field home run fence, there's the batting cage, the batting barn. And then past that is the college soccer field. And as I was walking in, there were balls bouncing in the soccer field. They'd gone over the batting cage barn and into the soccer field, and it was Gallo. He was like 18 years old and hitting balls 500 feet, just crushing them. It was unbelievable, because when I got in to watch it, because we could see from the corner of the fence in there, and his power, even at that age, was it was monstrous. It was flat out monstrous. It was fun to watch. Ooh, that would be an outfielder with some good pop. Kind of want to get Trevor Bauer, to be honest with you. Bauer's got some decent numbers. I think with the Reds this year, he might put up some nice numbers. Let's see. Rosario. No, let's go Soler. Gives me an outfielder. Okay, now we really got to start looking pitching. Ooh, hand is way down there. I don't want to jump that far. Let's go starting pitching. Let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. There's someone I want. Almost 200 strikeouts. I think that's the one I want. Only make $4 million. Darn him. Okay, last little check. Make sure there's no one I want. Yeah. Let's get another starting pitcher. Let's see how the standings look now. Oh, I dropped. Probably because his ERA was a little bit higher. That's okay. We'll play it on the real field. And I know that relief pitcher run is going to happen. I'm glad I got out there and got my catcher early, so I don't have to worry about trying to cover that run either. But there's Hand. That's who I want. Liam Hendricks. That is probably my secondary one. Might as well pick up 2 while I'm at it. Let's check out projected stats. Let's look at relief pitchers. Yeah, definitely the 2 guys I want. If I can steal both those guys, I will be extremely happy and extremely lucky. I think I can get at least 1. I think I can get 1. If not, I'm going to have to stretch and get Kenley. I think Diaz can have a bounce back year, so I'm going to go ahead and mark him as well. He's not as good as what 2 years ago when he was with the Mariners, that record-setting year. He's not that good, but he's also not as bad as he was with the Mets. I think he's got an in-between somewhere in there. Let's see right here. Look at that. Paxton. Man, if I could save him till the last round, I'd gladly put him on my injured list and sit him there till July. Let him finish out the second half of the season for me. He would do good. He would do good. Okay. Still looking like I have a chance to pick up some of my guys. Nice. I got pick 105 coming up and 112. So if I can get Hand and Hendricks, that'd be nice. Probably pick up even a 3rd closer to add some more saves, a little bit lower ERA, then get some more starters and build those innings up. Because this year you gotta get 20 innings in for Yahoo, and it used to be 7, I think. You had to have at least 7 innings. Now it's 20, which totally makes sense. Just it's a little bit different. In fact, they're doing a new waiver thing where you gotta you put in a bid type of thing, and I like it. I also hate it, but okay, there's my first reliever. There we go. And if everything goes right, I'll have my second reliever in just a minute. Falling down. No. I'm tied for 8th with 5 other teams. Oh well. Yeah, Paxton, some auto picker will get him. Puig. I'm surprised the team hasn't picked him up, to be honest with you. It's saying Cleveland. Oh, the Giants have interest. Yeah. The Giants have interest in anyone who can hit because they don't have anybody who can hit. Ooh, Ryu with Toronto. That is not a pick I want to make. That's just... Oh, Hendricks is gone. Dang it. Kenley's down there farther. And then there's Diaz. Oh, there goes Kenley. Dang it. I hate that. It's the run. It's happening right now. So, as much as I don't want to reach, I am going to reach. Oh, not too bad. Been thinking about this. But I got to make sure I get at least 2 solid relievers, so can't go without picking those guys up. And then once all the spring training happens, gets done, I can start seeing which guys are going to take the spots and start doing the waiver wire. Usually you can pick up 1, 2 relievers that get some good saves throughout the year. Guys get hurt all the time. So with 30 teams, if you think that, you have 12 team league, if everybody takes 2 relievers, that still leaves, another 8 closers that are out there. If guys get hurt, you have a few more. So yeah, I like to have 3 closers on my team. 1 cover for injuries, 2 to try and rack up saves each week to try and get a cheap win in one of the categories. Makes it nice. And where'd Paxton go to? There he is. Kings. So And picking here at 9, the ninth overall spot. That's actually not a bad spot right now. Liking it. Now, if Conforto can slip to me, I would like to pick him. I actually got to meet him last December, so a little over a year ago, at a special event up in the Seattle area. It's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. So what else we got? Bumgarner. Bumgarner's a pick that I might have to think about with Arizona. That might be a good pickup. And the Reds, I mean, this kid can flat out hit with power, but I just don't know if he's going to get that many bats this year. You just don't know what's going to happen with them. They have a lot of guys this year that can hit. They got some dudes. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I'm liking this. I'm liking my lineup. I really am. 2 solid starters, 2 solid relievers. My infield and my outfielder so far are pretty stacked. Conforto. I wonder if who else might slip to me. Seager. I think Seager's going to have a good year this year, too. It'd be nice to have another shortstop. I can always use that for trade bait. Always nice to get a good trade in. Oh, there goes Conforto. Dang it. I don't want Brantley. I don't want anybody from Houston. Like I said, I'm just worried that there's going to be some serious pressure on those guys, and they're just not even going to perform this year. That and the trash can won't make as much noise, so. Biggio wouldn't be bad. Give some steals. What's he? Oh, that's his projected stats. What's his? Yeah, I wish he had a little bit better average, though. That average is a killer. I need a little more than that. I could take a risk on the young kid. I don't want someone who has to earn their... Okay. Someone took freaking Seager from me. Gosh dang it. I need a pitcher. I want strikeouts. Let's go right there. Could go Kimbrel. I don't know that I really want that, but okay, Andrews, no. No. Gosh, dang it. Is someone watching my feed and stealing these guys? Probably. That wouldn't be the first time. Okay, let's see. I don't think that... So difficult. Okay. There's my starting pitching. I really got to get some outfield hitters now. Let's see what we got the outfield. There's still some guys down here. Man, if I knew if Adele was going to get... If he was going to get starts, I was going to... Ooh, Jock is still down there. That would be an interesting one. His average is not great, but he can hit the ball. He's going to have some guys behind him. I might slip him in there later on. I'm just going to star all three of these because I'm going to take one of them. Oh man, it's actually going pretty quick. We're about to start round 13, only half an hour in. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I can deal with that. Heck yeah. These later rounds, they're always the toughest. Because it used to be with the Mariners, I could take some of their guys later on, you know, some of their pitchers, young hitters, and just kind of fill out my roster. But I'll be honest, there's not really guys I want on the team this year. Haniger's hurt. He'd been one guy I would still might pick up. In fact, what is he? Let's see what he's ranked at. Yeah, he's not drafted till 215, so I'm going to hold on to that one just so I don't forget him. Oh, I'm losing relievers like crazy. Yeah, it's not bad. No. That could be a pickup. I don't mind reaching a little bit for that. I wouldn't mind getting Doolittle later. Oh, 163 average draft pick. I wouldn't mind getting Doolittle. Washington still can win games. Yeah, Doolittle's pretty cool. I like following him on Twitter. Question is, do I want him now or wait till pick 160? The risk. It's almost my turn. Let's go to all players. Ohtani is still up there. Dahl. Martinez. Haniger, Doolittle. Peterson's way down there, so I'm not going to move him down. And Haniger, I'm going to slide him down because he's going to be out for a while. I think I might wait on these guys. Try and slide them in with my next pick. It's one of the things about this one, like the auction draft, you go out there and you get the guys you want. I mean, you have a certain amount of money, either you're willing to spend it or you're not to get the guys, and then you just do it. You go for the best you can. But this one, no, it's taking a risk. You don't know if you can guarantee you're going to get a guy. But yeah, his ERA was 2.8, and they're expecting him to have a 3.5. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, he's one of my relievers now. Oh, I might go 4 relievers this year. See if I can really... Oh, look at that. Look who's in first now. Look at who's in first. That's right. Best all-around team. No doubt. Lorenzo Cain, the best defensive center fielder, in my opinion. Lots of great defensive guys in the league, but man, that guy's amazing. Flat out amazing. Okay, let's move Doolittle up. Man, I might just take Otani if he's still there. With that lineup, he's gonna have guys in front of him on base. Projecting him at 0 at bats, 0 hits, 0 runs, 0 home. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, there goes Martinez. I've already got a. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait on Doolittle. If I get him, that's awesome. If I don't, so be it. Oh, never mind. Not getting him. Which is okay because I need an outfielder. Malik Smith is not going to put up his stats from last year, especially since he has 0 average, but 30 plus home runs from an outfielder, I can deal with that. Still holding the top spot. That's right. Best team available. That's what I'm doing. Ooh, the wind's blowing outside. Sound like hail as well. Okay, here we go. Final stretch. If you're still watching this, or if you started watching it, after we recorded live, hope you're having fun. It's like I said, I love doing drafts. It's fun. It's so much fun. And a lot of these guys I've seen at like the Arizona Fall League. So to see them now at the major league level it's cool. It's exciting. It's something that I hadn't. I mean, I've seen guys in minor league and stuff, but to see them before they were major leaguers, before they were, all stars, I like it. It's fun. It's cool things to think about, to talk about, that type of stuff. Man, every time I click on someone, that person gets drafted. Looking pretty good, though. I'm liking my team. I do not want to draft Haniger that early because he is definitely not going to be around for a little while. I don't want to draft Peterson either. That's way too early for him. Let's see what we got for pitchers altogether. Let's go projected. Man, there is nothing left for relievers. I did get 3 of them, didn't I? Yeah, I got 3. Okay. Cool. So, man, David Price would not be a bad pick. Let's go back to the outfielders. Let's see what we got. He's utility only. I've got 2 utility spots. Let's put some more pop in our lineup. Home runs, 1 game. But I'm definitely taking this one next. I'm not going to let that slide any further. Yeah, there's definitely no one else. Oh, David Price. I think he's going to bounce back. I really do. I'm going to hold on to that one. That one could slip to me for my 17th pick. But in the meantime, we're going to take that. With my luck, he's probably hurt. You know, that's the way things always work out. Although I've done pretty good the last few years of not drafting guys who've gotten hurt early in the season or been hurt. So that's been nice. Helps out my team. Won a league last year because my guys stayed healthy the entire year. So that's always nice. I'm gonna move David Price up to the top. That's my pick to bounce back this year. Once that trade goes through, him playing in the National League West, that's gonna be a big bonus for him. He's gonna sit pretty good in that area. I think he's still got the stuff. He just needs a new opportunity, a new place to pitch. Definitely. Oh, there he goes. Figures. Probably someone watching my video. I doubt it. No one watches my videos. But I still do them. They're fun. This is fun for me. Especially as live. Just, I don't have my camera hooked up right now. So I'm in my pajama pants, my Captain America pajama pants. Got a nice, comfortable 90 Know-It-All t-shirt. Don't have a hat on. Sitting in a nice chair. I'm actually sitting in my computer chair that I do not use for videos because it's not tall enough for where I do the videos. I normally have to sit on a stool, and that stool hurts like crazy. It is not designed for comfort in any way. So I'm actually using the stool for my mouse pad right now, and I'm just relaxing in my nice comfy office chair, rocking around, spinning around. So nice. So nice. I wish I could do my videos in this, and this summer I probably will be able to. We're actually going to be working on our garage, pretty much destroying it and putting in a new shed type garage type thing, and we're going to have half of it for like tools and our totes to put away our decorations, that stuff, but the other half we're going to try and keep it to be kind of a sit down area where, so if we have guests over, we can just go outside and relax and do that type of stuff. But I get to decorate it and set it up so I can put my computer stuff out there and actually do my shows kind of in a studio type thing. So one, that's great because I don't wake up my family then if I do it late at night or early in the morning. I get up at like 4 in the morning. Don't ask me why. I don't want to. That's what time my body wakes me up. So I get up really early, so it'd be cool to be able to go outside, record a video or two, and then come back in and post it, and just have a cool area. Just put some of my posters up that I have, different signs that I have. If you guys didn't check out my video yet for gifts to give a baseball fan, I just posted it probably about 5 hours ago on the YouTube channel. Go check that out because it has a lot of great ideas. If you don't know what to get someone who's a baseball fan, but if you're watching this, you probably are. But you want something cool, and you want to give people ideas of what to get you. That's the thing. Go watch that video, the gifts to give a baseball fan, and share that with your friends and family. And there's some cool stuff on there. There's some cool stuff. I'll be decorating my area out there with that stuff. And it's my turn to draft, and I don't know who I'm going to take. Later rounds. And man, this could be a pick. He could be a good second baseman. Got a little bit of pop. I wish he had more speed. But that young team, with that young team, that's a pick I'm gonna make. There we go. Okay, I do need pitching. I've been putting that off long enough. I usually put off pitching because I can pick up guys on the waiver wire, and I tend to pick up a guy who starts throw him in there, let him pitch, and then drop him the next day. Unless he did really good, then I'll hold on to him. But I tend to not hold on to starting pitchers other than my top draft picks very long. Oh, there's a bounce back right there. Yeah, I kind of like that one too. Okay, there's a couple more for me. I think he's going to have another good year. This one, I hope he comes back strong. I really do. Cole Hamels. I'm going to highlight that one as well. I think Stroman's going to be my next one. He's been taking it 206 lately. So pick 208. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I'll take that. That will round out all my starters. And just leave me with fill-in. That's nice. Which means how much farther is Jock? Not too far. So Jock, I'll get him on my next round. So I think he's going to have a big season with Anaheim. If that trade ever goes through. It should. It should. Oh, in fact, I should actually pull up Twitter at some point to see. Everything's still green. We're still good. Nice. Loving it. My turn. There's my draft pick. Stroman. Five bench spots left. That's all I got left to fill. Peterson, we'll move him up. Haniger, we'll move him down. Let's see if we can't steal some of these guys. Oh. Is there anyone I want to get from the Mariners that... Yes, there is. But I'm not going to put it up there till last second. Can't believe I forgot about this. Ooh, has Marco Gonzalez been chosen yet? No. I want to highlight him. But this is who I really want to hold on to. This kid is going to have a bust-out year. 17 home runs is low. That's low. He's going to hit more than that. He'll be in the 20s. Especially with Haniger hurt, he is going to get at-bats all year long. And he's going to be good. He's going to be really good. I'm excited for him as a Mariner. And although I don't think he's going to be worth picking up, I don't think he's going to have... Man, this is low. 286 at-bats for Evan White. Evan White's going to be your starting first baseman for the Seattle Mariners. He's already signed a contract, major league contract. Before he ever played a game, he's going to be the starting first baseman. That's just it. So he'll get more at-bats than that. Okay. One other thing I want to check. He's going to have a decent year too. We'll hold on to him just a little bit. Move him up. There we go. I think that will probably finish out my picks because I have a feeling that no one's going to take those guys from me. So it's just a matter of what order do I want them. I'm kind of okay with the order, the way it sits. Oh, someone took Haniger. Good for them. Man, if I was doing a keeper league, this one would be one I would seriously think about. But it's not. So, I want someone who can hit home runs. And that right there is it. Especially you put him in an American League team, he's going to get more at bats. He's going to get, I don't know. It's going to be good for him. He's going to excel. A few more minutes, guys, then I'll call it a night. Actually, I still have to go get my daughters. That's okay. I bet they're having fun. They don't even miss me right now, which is perfectly fine. They need to go out and do stuff and have fun. I'm a boring dad. It's okay. All I do is talk baseball and Marvel and Disney and Star Wars. It's who I am. I'm okay with that. Couple more picks. I got 4 spots left. See what we get. I think this will be a good pick. I think it will be. Chris Archer. Not really an Archer fan. Three spots left. Let's move Marco up. Like I said, I like filling my bench with starting pitchers. That way I can get innings. I can get a chance for some wins. Get more strikeouts. You win. You can't win every category. So sometimes I give up the ERA category to try and win the strikeouts, the wins, the innings pitched, that type of stuff. So give up 1 to win 3. That's why I don't have a lot of guys who steal bases, but I try and win the home runs, try and win the RBIs, the runs, that type of stuff. It works sometimes, doesn't work other times. But my standings, look at that, last place. Went from first to last, just like that. That's the thing. You got to play the actual season to know who's going to win this. Because my standings at the draft is usually always down here like this. Always down here. And then by mid-season, I'm top 3 teams usually. But these last few picks are usually what kill me. Because I get... Oh. He's got a team this year around him. I would love to... do I think he can bounce back? I think he can. I think he's going to be better than what people think. Moved up a spot. Yay! It's all because I drafted a utility person who has 0 projected stats. Yeah, he'll do better than that. He will do better than that. Last 2 picks. I'd love to pick up Gonzalez. Love to pick up Lewis. Those are my guys. Then we can call it a night. Not bad. 1 hour draft. Going pretty quick. Hunter Renfroe. I have photographs of his first ever professional hit when he was with Eugene. Was he with Eugene? I think so, yes. It's when they were still part of the Padres system. Marco Gonzalez just signed an extension with the Mariners. He's actually a pretty good pitcher. He actually was teammates with Eric Lane, who is the head coach of Lower Columbia College, which is the college that I cover about 90% of the time here in the Northwest. My wife actually works at that college, and it's right across town, so it takes me 5 minutes to get there, and it's fun. I love it. I love it. And he's on my team. Nice. One more pick. One more pick. Got it all set. Got it all ready. Kyle Lewis. Kid is going to be a stud. Going to be an absolute stud. I think this year people will see it. And I think he's eligible for Rookie of the Year. I might be mistaken on that, but I need to look that up because he's going to be my pick for Rookie of the Year, I think, this year. He may not be, though. I know he played quite a bit last year. 71 at bats. Yeah, he may not be. Either way, he's good. He is good. D. Gordon, not going to get a lot of playing time this year. Rich Hill. Buster Posey. Posey used to be the #1 draft pick in fantasy drafts. He is not anymore. Still not horrible for a catcher. I mean, let's be honest. Still has a decent average. Oh, someone just took D. Gordon. Trying to get steals, but he's not going to get them this year. Can't get steals if you don't get to play. Almost there. Almost there. Seven picks till my turn. Six picks, 5 picks, 4, 3, 2, 'Come on. Got him. And that's it. So guys, whole draft, 1 hour. Not bad. The auctions take forever, so that's obviously not something I'm going to do live. I think the last one I did took 2 hours, so not going to do that. But guys, if you watch this, thanks for watching. Have fun. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And catch you guys later.